keep it real. If LeBron James win this championship, if he finds a way to will his team to the championship and wins this championship, that man is the greatest player of all time. Now, I already think he's the greatest player of all time, but winning this will solidify that. Now, people always say Jordan. I don't argue with Jordan being the best player of all time. Like, that's a respectable player. I mean, I got full respect for what he did during his career. I mean, Jordan, I don't got to say too much about Jordan. But LeBron James, GOAT James, as Shannon Sharp calls him, that man is a beast. And he's arguably the best player of all time. I don't care what y'all say. Don't try to bring up these championships. Don't try to bring up the era of basketball, saying the defense was tougher. And let me say something about that. The defense was not tougher back then. I just think they fouled more. Let's keep it real. Guys these days are stronger. They faster. They eat better. They weight train more. They got professional trainers who train them all the time. It's analytics and science behind the way they train. So can you really say that defense was better back then? Or did they just allow more fouls back then? Because there's a difference. And let's keep it real. LeBron James would have dominated in any era he played in. LeBron James, let's not forget this. LeBron James is 6'9", 260. So that man would have dominated any era. Let's keep it 100. I just feel like LeBron James need way more respect than he gets. Not saying that he gets fully disrespected all the time, but I'm just saying though, like when it comes to the who's the best player of all time, it's not far fetched to say LeBron James is the best player of all time, and he's not even finished with his career yet. Let's not forget that. The way LeBron looks, he has a solid five plus years left. Let's not forget that. So let's stop all this. I hear a lot of old heads. They always talking about, oh, the era back then was better, bro. No, it was not better, bro. How in the hell could you think the era back then was better? It was no way, no how better back then. The only thing I like about the game back then is that they allowed a little more physicality. The rest didn't call every single little tic-tac foul and stuff like that. But other than that, bro, that era was no way in no form better than this era. People dribble better, they faster, they shoot from longer ranges. Dudes back then wasn't shooting threes like that. Jordan wasn't shooting threes like that. Jordan was shooting mid-ranges. Mid-ranges, you got guys like Damian Lillard, Stephen Curry, they pulling from damn near half court. So no, that era was not better. And I personally feel that LeBron James overall is the best player of all time. Like, I'm talking about getting other teammates involved. I'm talking about offensive, scoring, defense, all that. The way he goes about winning, the way he can bring a team together, I don't think there's no player that has done it like LeBron James has done it, man. Even with the teams he's been with, like Cleveland, that team he had, Eric Snow. Man, I can't even remember the players he had on his team. He had the big tall, I forget his name. I think it was his name started with a Z. I forget his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The real basketball fans know who I'm talking about. They had the big bushy hair. I don't even know. I can't remember the player's name. That should let y'all know. Like I said, I think LeBron James is the best player of all time. I know I'm gonna hear it, but it is what it is, and this is my opinion. So if you don't like it, leave a dislike. If you like it, leave a like. I don't really care. But yeah, this is my opinion. I'm gonna say how I feel, bro, every single time. But let me know how y'all feel though. Like, do y'all think LeBron James is the best player of all time? Do y'all think Michael is the best player of all time? Or do y'all think it's somebody else? Other people think it's not even those two, which is crazy. That's another topic. But who y'all think is the best player of all time? I think it's LeBron James, and I'm sticking with it. And if he wins this championship this year, he is the best player of all time. And I'm not arguing with nobody. Make sure you follow my social media down below. It's always linked in the description. And make sure y'all give me a follow on those. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new. And leave a like.